Hi, my name is Eric, and we are the group 5, and they are my group member, which is the Lee Kailin, Manjinang, Olivia, and Moji Singh. And today we are going to present about the IHB Lagas Highway Ride 2019. So for the introduction, the IHB Lagas Highway Ride is Malaysia #1 highway night ride. It can challenge your limits and take you to great, and it delivers the ultimate thrill as the first and only night ride on the highway in Malaysia. It's fully enclosed highway, so feel the adrenaline rush and your heart pumping for an unforgettable night of fresh air, fun, and freedom with thousands of cyclists from around the world. So this year, IHB Lagas Highway Ride attracts the cyclists from 26 countries across the world, such as the US, UK, Canada, Ireland, Italy, France, and others. So for the IHB Lagas Highway Ride 2019, the venue is on Malaysia Selangor Semengi Plaza Tol Kajang Selangor. The date is on 27 July 2019. The time is from 5 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. The number of cyclists is around 4,700 people. So this is the event poster. So this is the rotor map, and the categories include the 120 km, 78 km, 17 km, and 12 km study and Kaja Selatan Toll Plaza and ending at Lebuh Raya Kaja Seremban E21. Is the roadmap. And next one is the IHB Lagas Highway Ride Signet. The first picture and the second picture is the starting line, and the third picture is finish line, and the last picture is the event board. For the 5 cents of the event, the first is site, and the IHB Lagas Highway Ride 2019 using the social media to create a custom hashtag, which is in the Instagram. So they set out the perfect environment for taking photos at the event and create a custom hashtag that features the photos that are tagged with the hashtag. At the same time, they also set out some banners as the focus of the event to attract the contestants. The next one is the sound. Mic feedback, excessive volume, hum, and cracking can all detract from the overall experience you are attending to create. The IHB Lagas Highway crew will ensure that an audio professional is on hand to address any audio difficulties that may emerge through the event. IHB Lagas Highway select the most suitable type of music and sound for the event to mediate the very lively atmosphere in the event. And also in the touch, as you can see in the picture, they design some of the products such as the clothes and reusable bags. They design the clothes and reusable bags by using good materials and impress the contestants with their outstanding design sense. The next one is the test. They set out the Milo truck at the event site for the participants. At the same time, they also set out a water supply station on the rest track for the participants. Set out booths where attendants can try products or services that are available at events. And if the first 2 cents have been covered, your attendants should be more willing to participate and interact with the touchpoint you have set in place. And the last one is the smell that set the venue on the highway. So in this way, when we cycle at night, we can feel the air of nature and the smell of asphalt road. Now I will pass to Olivia to continue to present.
Yeah, Eric. So my groupmates and I have conducted a competitor analysis. The analysis of market structure, competitions, and strategy advantage. Next will be begins by reviewing the selected competitors in terms of their ability to satisfy customer requirements. Therefore, competitor analysis is an evaluation exercise that goes beyond simple segmentation to evaluate competitors on the main criteria. Next slide, please. So the next slide will be talking about the competitor analysis of other two events. That is Latip Malaysia and Putrajaya Bridge Night Ride Road Race 2020. For the first one, Latip Malaysia is organized by Tour de France. It happens on 4th of June 2022, which is like few days ago, and started during 7:15 a.m. and it located at the Saru coast. There's two routes that is 140 km and 60 km. Their target audience is Malaysian and non-Malaysian members. Next will be Putrajaya Bridge. The organizer is Putrajaya Gemilang, and it happens on July 11th of 2020, Saturday. It happens on 2 p.m. It's located at Dataran Putrajaya, and there is one route that is 50 km, and their target audience is who like road bikes. Next slide, please. Next, I'll be talking about the sponsorship for the RHB Lekas Highway. The title sponsor will be RHB. RHB is a banking group, is a multifunctional regional finance service that provides our cyclists. Next will be venue sponsors, which is Lekas Highway. Lekas Highway is a new dual 3-lane highway. Next will be IJM. IJM is a corporate of Malaysian leading company, and there's Tokyo Marine that is subsidiary of Tokyo Marine Asia. There is Unlimited Holding Company. Next will be Shimano, which is bike science as also is a Japanese multifunctional manufacturer company of cycling component. Visa. Visa will be offering credit and debit card services during the event. 100 Plus is a brand of isotonic sport drinks that will provide for each cyclist. Rock Tape. Rock Tape is a premium brand of Nisology tape which is used for our cyclists to provide a better and safer way for safety way for those cyclists. And next, the last will be tour, which is a residential garage and whole bike form that's while race going on, such as mountain bikes adventures, experience the freedom to ride anywhere. Thank you. Next slide.
And now I'm going to talk about the execution phase. For the first one is event mechanism and activation. As we can see in the first picture that they will provide outfits for 78 km and 120 km categories. Besides, medal will also be awarded to the participants who manage to complete the race, and they will also provide free water bottle for the participants. Next slide. And next is the steps to register. To register, participants can go to the official website and select the category that the participants would like to participate, like the picture below. And after deciding on what category to participate, click on the category and complete the form given, and strictly proceed to the payment details by clicking the I Pay 88 button to complete the payment procedure. Next. And next is promotional strategy. The promotional strategy that RHB Lekas Highway Ride uses is social media promotion. The platform that they use to promote their event is Twitter, their official website, Facebook, and also Instagram. They use this social media platform to promote their event by posting pictures, videos, and also articles to increase exposure and also attract more people to come to participate. Next. And next is the floor plan of the event. In the floor plan, it clearly shows that the parking area, the race site, and also the parking slots for the media and sponsors. Next. And this is the event timeline, which stated in details on what are the activities going on at the specific time during the RHB Lekas Highway Ride 2019. Next. And in the cycling event, there are also many activities going on, such as fire breathing shows, live band, Milo truck, virtual section, food station, walk on stilts, and also bike science mechanic. Next. And during the pre-event, all the guests and participants arrive at the venue and getting ready for the race. And before the race, there are also many activities such as walk on stilts, bike science mechanic, virtual station, Milo truck, and also photo booth to give them to take pictures. Next. And during the event, all the participants and guests are already getting ready and waiting for the race to start. Other than that, they will also provide hydrate station for the participants. And during the post-event, there will be shows and performance such as fire breathing show and live band to light up the atmosphere. And besides, they will also have a virtual station that allows participants to experience and to have fun. Next slide. And the event's social influencer for the event is Bangface, and it is a new age pop punk rock band from Asia. And the brand was formed with 3 members, which is Sam, Ran, and Jabba, as they will be the event's special guest performance at the event by performing live band. Next slide. And there are also several rules and regulations to follow during the event. Firstly, participants must ensure that all of the equipment are in well condition to prevent serious injury. Secondly, ghost riders are not allowed as it will disqualify immediately. And thirdly, participants must acknowledge that the event authority is not liable for any damages, including but not limited to lost profits, goodwill, usage, data, or other intangible losses. And besides, the company's liability for death or personal harm caused by carelessness is not limited by these terms of service. And lastly, participants' personal details will be protected. And next. And this is the winner list of the race in different categories. Next. And the next slide is going to be competition award for the winners. And as you can see, the picture shows the prizes and award that the participants will get for each category. And that's all for my part now. I'm going to pass it to Eric. Thanks.
So for the task 2, and from day 1 of event planning, our team has been actively planning the Malaysia first tourism team cycling race. And through this event to provide the participants with the best event experience, this is the mission and goal of our organizers. So the players have luminous equipment and fluorescence paint on their bodies, which are particularly eye-catching at night. This way of scaling is also known as the brightest cycling in the world. Dancing with fluorescent light and enjoy the beautiful scenery of the highway in the night during the cycling not only relax the mood, but also enjoy the fun of sport in a happy atmosphere and enhance the friendship. We expect our number of participants to be over 2,000 people, and the name of the event is MR2 Neon Cycling 2022, and venue is in the Bandara Kiara Puchong. The time is start from 8 o'clock. And why we use the neon as our theme? So during a start trip, we took a small boat and Kelas Langor and entered the mangrove forest. We found many small bright spots in the dark forest, and we took a closer look at these bright spots, and turned out it is the fireflies. This gave us an instant inspiration and set this inspiration as the theme of our new cycling campaign. Now I would like to pass to Kylin.
Thanks to Eric. Next is task 2, the campaign strategy and sponsor phase. The proposal of experience sense have 5 senses that are sight, touch, smell, taste, and sound. For sight have the participants, weather and temperature of the day, logo and social media. Touch has the light that participants use and the equipment like shoes, hat and glove, and so on. Smell like the smell of the tree and sweat smell of participants, and taste have drinking water that participants drink. Last, sound like the music around the surrounding and the noise that made by the participants. Sight is the themes and signage. The themes and signage for the event color is pink, blue, yellow, white, and green. And our logo is a bicycle icon with neon wordings. And the 2020 words is shown as it will happen in this year. Next. And then that, the sponsor visibility, like weekend advertising and promoting during the event, as host will mention the sponsor name on the event opening, set out the sponsor book for the participants to get more information, and also we will advertising by using the online platform. Like website will put the sponsor logo that link to their website, and social media will mention who is the event sponsor, and influencer able to tag them in the post to spread with everyone. Next. The corporate sponsorship specificity for the MR2 2020. The title sponsor for the event is RHB Bank and supported by the JPJ, MPK, MOT, and KBS. The venue sponsor is MR2 Highway, and the event will be spread by the news like the Sun and the Star. Next. And also the sponsor like ATF Sport Typing, Great Eastern, Master, Dyson, Philips, Red Bull, and Moma Water are the sponsor to support the event price, financial, promotion, and the drinking water. Next, I will pass to Jason to continue social influencer part.
So hello, I'm Jising, and I'm going to talk about our event in social influencers part. In our events, we would like to invite two former and active athletes as our social influencer for this events, which is our former Malaysian badminton players Datuk Wirali Chongwei. Next. And our Malaysia professional track cyclist Datuk Muhammad Azizul Hasni bin Awans as our social influencer as well. Next. So for our events, we do have created Facebook and Instagram as our promotion platform to promote our IHB Neo Cycling 2022. Next is our this is our mock website, and we would like to choose Wix as our event website, and let us see the picture below. First picture is our main profiles, and second is our background of the events. Third is our detailed sign up form for the participants. Lastly is the events venue map. Next. And this is our event for plans. All the sections will begin in different starting points, which is located in Bandar Kinrara, Puchong. Along the ways, we would like to set up 8 water stations to replenish the participants' hydrations. Next. So for our event activities, we are scheduled the LED Tron Dance by Hyperactive Entertainment as our special performance. Second, the music bands by Hujans and Magic Show by Zelwin Chiu will be the normal performance as well. Third is our activities parts. We do have F&B station to fulfill the summer of our participants, and we also provide the free bicycle service to the participants to ensure the safety of the participants to join the competition. Next. So for the timetable parts, the road will be closed at 5 p.m. and the program will be following the schedule as well. And the event will end off at 12:30. Next. So for the pre-events part, preparation the events before 6 months, for example, like event plannings and the hiring for crews. Second is the deal with different government authorities, looking for sponsorships, for example, like MoMA, Red Bull, and so on, ensure the road in good conditions, deals with the suppliers such as like F&B suppliers, apply the license of the events, and set up of the events such as like backdrop banners of the events. Next. So when during the events briefing is very important before the event start. Ensure the safety of the venues, such as like traffic and ambulance will be ready all the times. All the supplies ready on time to serve all the participants. And traffic and venues control to ensure, such as like the traffic police will ensure the road safety and smooth. Provide the equipment to the guests. For example, like disposable eco-friendly fluorescent paints to let the participants to enhance their creativities. Next. So for the post-event part, dismantle all the banners and backdrop. For example, like the truck will be pick up all the things, sent back to the warehouse. And lastly, ensure the venues cleans, returns back to the road users. Next. So for the competition award, we do have 4 sections from 25 km teenagers group to 100 km men's women's open group. And all the winners will be given certificates and different prize as well. Next. So for the type of race, Maybe during the events, some of the participants were getting injured or accidents, and incorrect rise posture, uneven and slippery terrains, and ways to overcome in these events is before the events, the event authority should give a safety brief to all the participants. An ambulance will be standby all the times during the events, ensure the venue roads in good conditions, and place the signage board to remind the safety to the participants. Next. So for the event mechanism, the T-shirt and the cap will be given to all the participants. That's all. Thanks for joining our presentations. Thank you.